Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're still watching Cairo Local Time, and now we are very delighted to have with us over the phone Dr. Mohamad Al-Azaby. He's an international relations professor. Thank you very much, Dr. Azaby, for joining us today in Cairo Local Time.
Thank you very much, Javier.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor, how have the recent regional developments highlighted the importance of the four countries participating in the meeting with the President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi today?
Well, the first meeting of the quadrilateral mechanism comprising Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Pakistan, hosted in Cairo, reflects a significant evolution in regional diplomacy at a time when the Middle East is undergoing profound geopolitical transformation. The gathering, coupled with President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, consultation with the foreign minister of the three countries demonstrates a growing recognition of that regional powers must assume a greater role in shaping the future security architecture of the Middle East, aimed declining confidence in the purely external solutions.
Yeah.
The meeting comes at a critical moment characterized by the crisis, instability in Sudan and Libya, developments in Iranian file, and increasing competition in the Horn of Africa, making coordination among these influential regional actors increasingly important. One of the most significant outcomes of the Cairo meeting is the emphasis on transforming the quadrilateral consultation framework into a more institutionalized mechanism. This carries several implications, like formation a new regional diplomatic platform. The four countries collectively represent the Arab world's largest political and demographic powers, major economic and military capabilities, strategic influence across Middle East, Africa, South Asia, and the Islamic world. In specializing this framework would create a regional platform capable of coordinating the responses to crisis independently of traditional international actors, filling regional leadership gaps. So the current Middle East environment suffer from fragmentation due to ongoing conflicts, shifting alliances, competition among regional powers.
Yes.
So the quadrilateral format seeks to provide a stable confrontation mechanism capable of managing crises before they escalate, emerging of a moderate regional bloc. The grouping represents a pragmatic and moderate approach focused on conflict management, economic cooperation, counter-terrorism, regional stability, rather than ideological confrontation.
Dr. Azaby, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi praised Pakistan's role in bridging differences between the two sides, America and Iran. Tell us more about this, Dr. Azaby.
Well, we can say a major focus of the discussions was the recent U.S.-Iranian understanding, Egypt's supports for diplomacy. So His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reiterated Egypt's support for the U.S.-Iranian memorandum and the border negotiation process. This position reflects Egypt's preference for diplomatic solution made by Pakistan, concerns over military escalation, desire to avoid regional conflict that could destabilize the Middle East, importance for Gulf security. So the Egypt, by appreciating the efforts of Pakistan in mediating between Iran and United States, and exchange the messages between the two countries, and reaches to a semi-agreement between Iran and United States, is appreciated by Egypt, especially that Egypt make a great effort, but in hidden ways, to support the efforts of Pakistan to reach this agreement.
Dr. Azaby, how can a final agreement address the concerns of the Arab countries so far?
Well, the final agreement will support the security of Gulf country. It will open Hormuz Strait, and it makes the oil prices down, and after they reach to $115, it's now about $80 per barrel of oil. So this agreement will support the international economy, and we saw that this agreement also stopped the war yesterday between Lebanon and Israel. After Donald Trump forced Benjamin Netanyahu to stop this war. As I said yesterday on Nile TV before this announcement, I said that Donald Trump will force Benjamin Netanyahu to stop the war. And I was with you, Abir, and I told you that.
Yes, doctor. I remember.
And that's what happened already yesterday. And we will reach the final agreement. Especially, we will see some probes for this agreement, but we will not reach to a war again. And the agreement between Lebanon and Israel will be signed in Washington so soon. And I think that the final agreement will be signed Friday in Geneva between Iran and the United States. Everything has done by the effort of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and the Egyptian diplomacy, who support this agreement by supporting Pakistan and its changing message between Iran and the United States.
Yes, Dr. Azaby, you just mentioned the efforts exerted by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi and also Foreign Minister Badr Abdel Ati since the start of this war in last February. Tell us more about Egypt's efforts in this regard and its continuous support for peace in the Middle East.
Well, His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi reception of the foreign ministers underscores Egypt's position as a key diplomatic actor in regional affairs. Cairo as a regional diplomatic hub. The choice of Cairo to host the fourth ministerial meeting is not coincidental. Egypt remains a pivotal Arab state, a traditional mediator in regional conflict, a strategic bridge between Africa, the Arab world, and the Eastern Mediterranean. The meeting highlights growing international confidence in Egypt's ability to facilitate dialogue among competing regional actors, balancing regional relationships. Egypt has successfully a strong relation with Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Pakistan, Gulf countries, United States, European powers. This balanced diplomacy enhanced Cairo's ability to serve as a consensus builder in every struggle.
Dr. Azaby, I asked you yesterday about your expected scenario for the coming days, and I'm asking you again about this. What is the expected scenario in the coming days concerning this war, Dr. Azaby?
I told you yesterday that the war of Lebanon will stop, and it happened. Also, the war between Iran and the United States will stop. I think that Donald Trump didn't have a great support by the American people, and I think he will visit China again, try to have the support of China to support him in the United States. Especially yesterday, he thanked Russia and China not to be involved in the war of Iran. And it's not normal that the American president to go to China two following times without visiting the China's president to the United States. So I think that the one who leads everything now in the United States is not Donald Trump, but I think he is J.D. Vance, the vice president of Donald Trump. Donald Trump and his party will lost the majority in the next elections. And I think the future of Donald Trump is not good in the next months.
Mm-hmm. And how do you view the international community stance so far towards this war in the Middle East, Dr. Azaby?
Well, Egypt now starts to focus on Gaza's crisis, and His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, in his talks with the European leaders and Donald Trump, focused on this, and I think that the Gaza crisis will be end too soon. And after that, Egypt and His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi will focus on Libya and Sudan, and it will be ended. I think Libya will be ended on August to October. We will see some meetings, and we will, and Egypt will try to unify the lands of Egypt under one government and one president. Also, the file of that, I think that Egypt will try to solve it as soon as possible.
Yeah. Dr. Azaby, you want to talk more about the points of disagreement between America and Iran. Tell us more about the points that are hindering the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding and the final signing of it.
Well, if we read the conditions in this agreement, we will show that everything, especially the nuclear project, have an agreed from Iran to end the military nuclear project, but not end the civilian nuclear project. Every point have a deal about it. Only one point is on negotiated table on Friday in Geneva, which is the Hormuz Strait.
Yes.
Up till now, for 6 days, any ships can cross Hormuz Strait without paying any fee, and Iran tried to put some feet on crossing Hormuz Strait, and I think they will reach an agreement between United States and Iran in about this point. That's the only point. It's not
we hope
agreed
so.
up till now.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much, Dr. Mohamad Al-Azaby, the Professor of International Relations, for joining us today in Cairo local time. And ladies and gentlemen, short break.